Hey everyone, it's George Trombley with Japanese from Zero. Today we're going to be talking about どっちかっていうと. Stick around to the end because this is going to get interesting.
どっちかというと
どっちかっていうと, which I love to say. I say it a lot. Remember that どれ is 3 things or more. どっち is just out of 2 possible choices, okay? So let's look at how this can be used for preference.
明日は外出する？うちにいる？
So we're asking, hey, do you want to go out tomorrow? Or do you want to be in the house? Even though we're not saying, do you want to in English, that's what we would say. This translates to, are we going to go out tomorrow? Are we going to be in the house? But because it's a question back to back, it ends up being, hey, do you want to go out tomorrow or do you want to just be in the house? Do you want to stay in the house? Even though the word stay is not being used, remember when you translate Japanese to English, you have to make the English sound natural. Okay, here's the answer.
どっちかというとうちにいたい。
Okay, I prefer to be in the house. Here's the translation. So are we going out tomorrow or are we going to stay home? I prefer to be in the house. Out of the 2, it's out of the 2 choices. That is not, you would never say out of the 2, but that's just to remind you that this is out of 2 choices. Okay, next one.
金曜日か土曜日かどっちがいいですか？
Okay, 金曜日か Friday or 土曜日か Saturday. どっちがいいですか? Which one is better? Even though we don't have those words in Japanese, even though literally we're saying which one is good, that doesn't sound right in English. Keep this in mind. When you're translating, you would say which one is better, even though there's nothing in Japanese that has the word better in there. But because we're doing a comparison, in English it must say better.
どっちかというと金曜日がいいです。
This could also be like, hey, if you ask me, Friday is better. For me, Friday is better. It can mean all of that because it's a personal, subjective choice for this person. Okay? So which one's better, Friday or Saturday? Out of the 2, Friday is better. Even here, remember I said up here, you wouldn't say out of the 2, but you could because it's all about what feels right in English. Okay? And that is not a weird thing to say, well, out of the 2, I'll take Friday. All right, now let's see what people are doing in the real world using どっちかっていうと.
あまりコーラ飲まないけどどっちかというとペプシが好き。
Now I want you to realize this is a tweet by somebody. Somebody felt like this was important to tweet. This is so important. I can't imagine ever tweeting this. I'm not shaming the guy. I'm just saying it's a weird tweet. Like what? Why would you want to tweet that? Anyway, let's look at it. There's not a lot to really break down here, but let's just look at this amari. So amari means not so much. It's always used with a negative, nai. Amari something something nai. But you might hear me say ammari. I love to say ammari. And in Aomori, where I came from, everyone said ammari. And one time in a video, I was talking about the differences between ammari and amari, and I had a Japanese girl in Japan make a video to explain it. I don't know where that video is, but I don't know which video it was, but she came back with this, amma. I had never heard of amma until then. You. This is a really common way to say not so much. So what I'm saying is that this could have been ammari, amari, or amma. Okay? Amma, cola nomanai kedo. Okay? I don't drink a lot of Coke, but now we learn again that but doesn't have to actually mean but here. This kedo could just be background information. Okay? Here he's definitely saying, I don't drink a lot of Coke, but どっちかっていうと Pepsi が好き. But hey, I prefer Pepsi. Okay? If you ask me which one, I like Pepsi. Out of the 2, I like Pepsi. It can mean all of those things to make the English sound smooth. Moving on. It can also mean I'm more blah blah blah, or it's rather blah 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 in a comparison statement. Go ahead. And look at, I'm sorry, I said go ahead as if there was something on the screen. Go ahead, どうぞ.
はい。コーヒー派それとも紅茶派？
Ha is like a group of people, like a side of something. Like, コーヒー派? Are you part of the group that likes coffee? Or, それとも, or else, the part of the group that likes kocha. That's a weird thing to say, but we're going to break it down into, are you a coffee drinker or are you a tea drinker? In England, maybe I don't know what this word even means. You say teetotaler? I don't know. Someone will tell me in the comments how wrong I am to say teetotaler. I don't know what that means. Do you know what that means? Teetotaler? There's some word in なんかそういうイギリスでは言う I think it's a negative thing though. I think it's like なんか人を悪く言うときに使うと思う。You're such a teacher. I don't know if that's what. I don't know if it's a
そ
bad
れ
thing.
ジョージさんのブリティッシュアクセント。
わかんない。
初めて聞きま
Okay,
し
anyway.
た。
So hey, are you like into coffee or are you into tea?
どっちかというとコーヒー派。
Notice this is informal. There's no des, right? Tea drinker, coffee drinker, or tea drinker? Okay. So are you a coffee drinker or else a tea drinker? I'm more of a coffee drinker. Okay. That's when it can mean I'm more of a. And next one.
あなたはアウトドアが好きですか？
Now here I want to say, outdoor is literally a Japanese word, meaning to go outdoors, to do the outdoor. Do you like outdoors stuff, right? So, あなたはアウトドアが好きですか? She could have said, or he could have said, あなたはアウトドア派ですか? Are you an outdoorer? Could have said that, but we didn't.
いいえ、どちらかというとインドア派です。
Now we have ha. So, well, no, I guess I'm more of an indoor person. Okay. Do you like the outdoors? No, I'm more of an indoor person. どっちかというと, it's not like he's like, I'm definitely an indoor person. It's like, yeah, I mean, I guess I'm pretty much more of an indoor person. It's a very weak statement. 強くはない. Okay. Okay. Let's see how people are using this particular version in the real world.
おー
This is it. You guys are going to like this. I hope you stay to the end.
はい。夢のマイホーム、かっこローン地獄、かっこ閉じ。家は別に広くない。どっちかというと狭い。なぜ狭いかって？バニングを置けるように設計したからな。
All right. Now, first of all, I never heard. What did you just do? Kako what?
かっこ閉じ。
Toji closing the kako? Kako is a parenthesis. I never heard kako toji. So is there kako
かっ
ake?
こ閉じ。
Kako ake?
かっこ閉じ。
Kako toji. Wow, I never heard that. Okay, so closing the parentheses. All right. So yume no my home. Yume meaning dream. Now my home is one of those Japanese English words, okay? That means a home that you own, a my home. And they use it like there's all sorts of my words. My ka is a thing too.
マイカ
There's 他にある?
マイマグ
My mug, my own, my very it's like my personal mug cup.
そうそう。
There was a thing, I don't know, 今言うのかな? My boom.
あ、マイブーム。
もう言わないかな
今は言わないかもですけど、
Yeah, I don't
私
know
は使ってたね。
私も使ってた. Like they don't say it maybe anymore, but they used to say, some people will still say, it's my boom. It's the thing that I'm into, my boom. So it's like, this is a good example, and there'll be another example later on, but it's a bad English made by Japanese. Japanese have made a Japanese version of English that we don't understand. So anyway, you may know my home, my dream home. Finally, I got my own home. This guy's got a picture of his own home. And he says, ron jigoku. Ron is just alone, even though there might be another Japanese word for it. They're not using it. It's ron. Ron jigoku meaning hell. Lone hell. Okay? And trust me, I just bought this house and it was lone hell.
辛い。
It was lone hell. It was very difficult. 家は別に広くない. Okay? My house, now 別に plus ない is what's going to happen all the time. That's why it says not here. It's only not though because of the verb or the adjective in negative form that comes after it. But it's 別に, not particularly wide, spacious. Hiroi means wide or spacious. So it's not particularly big is what we might say in English. どっちかっていうと狭い. It's more on the narrow side. It's more on the narrow side, I would say, right? なぜ狭いかって? You ask, why is it cramped? Now this word I had never seen before. Banningu. Now banningu can also be banningu. When I looked it up, I realized they showed that to me there. But banningu or banningu is this word right here. Banningu. It's a remodeled light van or a station wagon. So it's this van right here, which by the way, I hate his license number because he didn't even care. His license was just hanging out there. Matter of fact, I have some more vans coming up here and all of them have their license just hanging out. We hit them just for a little bit of privacy. But so this is a remodeled light van. A light van is not like a big heavy van in America, but it's like a lighter, smaller engine van that they sell in Japan. Sometimes it can even be a K truck. A K?
そうですね、K のミニバンみたいなの。
Yeah, like a when they say minivan in Japan, they really mean a mini van, like a tiny van. Okay, but it's been remodeled with all of these awesome parts and wings and stuff, not right? Okay, so banning o. Oh, there it is, I'm sorry. So this is wase ego. It's Japanese made up English. So this banning or banning is the same as my home in terms of it's just crappy English. Ron is not. Ron is alone in English and it has the exact same meaning. The definition of a wase ego, a Japanese made up English, is we shouldn't understand it. If I say, yeah, I do some vanning on the side, we don't know what that means. Or if I say, oh, I finally got a my home. We don't know what that means. We don't know what all of the implications of a my home are. Or in Japan, everyone knows that means you own it. Okay? All right, so banning o okeru you ni, so that I can place the vanning, my vanning, which my remodeled light van, my banning, right? What about it? Setchi shita kara na, because I designed it so that I can place my vanning. Okay? Did I say setchi again? You know what the problem is? Okay, so there's a word setchi, and it's this kanji right here. Setchi means to install, and it didn't make any sense. He's not installing his van in front of his house. Setchi means to install. Sekkei means to design. That makes a lot more sense. And if you can see, his house, you know what's funny? Is there's no garage. Gareji ga nai. There's
これですね。これ。
right? He's got like a roof, but no garage. But he's indented the house just enough to park his van.
本当だ。へこんでますね。
He really did take off part of the house, and that made his house narrow, semi, cramped, okay? And by the way, Japanese people always say, うちの家に遊びにおいでください。ちょっと狭いけど。Japanese always say their house is narrow.
狭いとこですけど、とかって言いますね。
Always. 広くても言うような気がする。Japanese are always like super like, it's like a humble brag, but they're actually saying only a negative thing. They're not saying like, oh man, my house is so big I get lost all the time. That's an American humble brag. But Japanese literally just say, my house is really small, dude. But it's not. This one actually might be pretty small.
そんな感じしないですけどね。立派な2階建てに見えますけど。
わかんない。I don't know. 何坪ですかね? Wonder how many two tatami mats it is.
何畳ですかね?
はい。Look at this one. This is crazy. This is actually a pretty big one. I think he like added onto it. Look at the. なんか追加しましたよね。
動かせないですね。
そうだね。
引きずっちゃいます。
本当だね。I wonder if this raises up. 上がるのかなこれ。
いや、取り外すのかな。
It's very 実用的じゃない。It's not very practical. 実用的 means practical. All right, next one. I like this one. This one he can actually drive it, and it's got Detective Conan on it. That is Detective Conan, right?
そうです。コナン。
All right, cool. And best one because you started playing Pokemon Go.
そう。
She just started Pokemon Go.
3日前ぐらいから。
3 days ago. How do you start 3 days ago? It is 2019.
ポケモンやったことない。
10月ですよ。2019年の10月ですよ。
はい、ブーム終わった頃に。
ブームが去った頃。All right, here it is.
かわいい。
Okay. Again, someone probably took this picture because it looks like it's at some sort of store. They took this picture, but then when you put someone's picture up on the internet, you should probably hide their license plate. All right. Now, one final thing about どっちかというと, there is a casual form. It's super similar. It's どっちかっていうと.
どっちかっていうと.
Okay, so the to becomes a te with a little tsu. The other one only was just tsu. This is a little tsu with a te. The other one was just a to. I mean, did I say tsu? It was just a to. Yeah, sorry. All right. Let's see how someone's using it. We have one of those deep questions down here first.
どっちかっていうと。
これ。
浮気されやすい？
浮気されやすい? Are you easily cheated on?
どっちかっていうとされやすいね。
All right, so 浮気する means to cheat on somebody. So if I cheated on somebody, I could say 浮気しました. I cheated. But if I'm cheated on, that's 浮気される. So if I got cheated on, I would say 浮気されました. I was cheated on. Okay? All right? Now, 安い is you basically drop the must of any verb form, any verb, and say 安い, and it means easy to. We had this a few videos back, but this one we're going to do with causative and passive forms. Okay, so for example, we have
かおりさんは笑わせやすいです。
Now, 笑う means to laugh. 笑わせる is the causative form. I cause her to laugh. I make her laugh. So, Kaori-san wa warawase yasui means it's easy to make Kaori laugh. She's easily made to laugh. Like I could just go. Wait, were you being real right now? 本当にも本当?
結構すぐ笑う。
Okay. If she was easy to make cry, it would be nakase yasui. Okay, but there is literally nakasu to make someone cry, right? Actually, warawasu? No.
笑わす。
笑わすあるよね。
言います。
笑わせる。
笑わせる、笑わす。
Okay. But these are the causative forms, okay? To make someone. The rest of them are going to be passive where it happens to somebody, not making them. But the conjugation for causative and passive is the same in Japanese. So it's a little bit confusing sometimes. Okay.
私は人の意見に流されやすいです。
これちょっと難しい文章ですよね。It's a little bit difficult, but due to people's opinion, am easily floated. It doesn't make sense here, but really, so you can be caught up in someone else's opinion and just agree with them. You change your mind based. They say an opinion, you go, oh yeah, me too. I think so too. 私もそう思う。簡単に easily. So 流されやすい. I easily float away in someone else's opinion would be what you might translate it as, but it means like I might be Republican now, and then someone says something that I agree with on the Democratic side, and all of a sudden I'm a Democrat, you know, and my father hates me again. All right.
あれなんか本音が入ってる。あれ
最後。
私の奥さんは人に騙されやすいです。
So my wife is easily tricked by other people. So 騙す is to trick somebody. 騙される is to be tricked. 騙されやすい means easy to be tricked. Whew, moving on. All right, let's look at some tweets. What? Pokemon again? Crazy. Why did I choose Pokemon again?
まだシャドウポケモンは捕まえてません。
I didn't even know there was shadow Pokemon.
はい。彼に捕まえたシャドウポケモンを見せたら変な名前つけられた。かっこわら。
かっこ閉じ。
そうですね。さっきは言ったけども、かっこわらはかっこわらで通じるんじゃないですか。はい。私の夜勤明けの目はこんなに充血してるのかな。かっこわら。どっちかっていうとラッタの方が私に似てる。かっこわら。
All right, let's go through it. So 捕まえる to catch, 捕まえられる to be caught, okay? And 見せる to show. So we know that it means in this form, 見せたら means when or if. But obviously here it is when, okay? Depending on, keep in mind, Japanese it's one thing. English, you have to change it to an if it makes sense. Or you have to change it to a when. It is depending on what the English needs, you change it to that. It doesn't mean you can freely make up things. It just means you can't have dumb sounding English because the Japanese does something, right? So when I showed my boyfriend the shadow Pokemon that I caught, 変な名前, a strange, it is a not adjective, name, つける means to attach, つけられた. つける is to attach, つけられた to be attached. The person that did the attaching of the strange name is the boyfriend. 変な名前つけられた. He put a strange name on it is what we would say in English. 私の、夜勤明け. 夜勤 means working late at night. 明け can come on the end of something to mean the end of that thing, okay? So 夜勤明け, like just after I finished my late shift. And what are we talking about? We're talking about, this is the topic, wa. Everything before this is the topic. What is the topic? Eyes. What kind of eyes? The eyes after a late shift. Right at the end of my late shift, my eyes. What about them? こんなに. Are they so? Oh, there it is. I wanted to show you this. So, ake could be after other things. Yoru becomes yoake means dawn. So it's the end of night, okay? So ake is another way to kind of say end, okay? There's also toshiake, end of the year, right?
Toshiake.
Okay, so こんなに 充血. So 充血 means bloodshot or red eye, okay? Congested with blood if you want to look up the official. 充血してるのかな? I wonder if my eyes are this bloodshot after the end of my late night shift. And she's talking about obviously the shadow Pokemon. They make them have these red eyes. 見たことないですけどね. And he gave him the name Yakinyake. It's her Pokemon though. So it's like me at the end of my late night shift.
Everyone that got this far, you did great. Now take this last sentence and put it in the comments what you think it means. And I'll see you next time. Really? I was just doing it again. You just fucking recorded. You just like ruined my recording.
Alrighty, that is it, guys. Thank you for watching. Remember, we have some lovely books available on Amazon. If you're in a strange country like the Philippines, oh my gosh, such a maganda country. And mahal kita you, mahal kita, all of the ones in the Philippines. You can buy it on Book Depository. Everyone else can buy it on Amazon like normal people. Everyone that can buy it on Amazon is a normal person. People that are in the Philippines are just strange. Just weird. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you next time. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Yeah, this video down here I think is really cool. I think you guys would like this video. And if you don't trust my judgment, look at YouTube. It chose one for you right up here. And trust my judgment on this one. Click this button right here if you're not subscribed. And subscribe, please. I need more numbers. Thank you.